Hi, this is Hitesh from Paper Curves. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make paper flowers with Punchcraft. We are going to decorate this small diary with Punchcraft flowers. This is a cherry blossom punch in large size, and the paper which I've taken is of 100 GSM. I'm going to put the paper through the punch and then just press the lever. We'll be needing 9 cutouts for these 3 flowers. Now we are going to take distress inks, which are water soluble dye inks, and the colors which we are going to take is Victorian velvet, tattered rose, and picked raspberry. Behind each distress ink I put velcro so that each ink has its own foam applicator. The first color which we are taking is Victorian velvet. We'll hold the flower and in a circular motion just ink up the edges. Make sure that you keep the center little light in color because it gives a really nice graduated shade. The second color is tattered rose, which is again a very mild yet beautiful flower. The third shade is picked raspberry, which is a dark pink color. Whenever you are distressing with a dark color, remember to take very light ink because they are quite intense. The craft sheet which we are using is from Ranger. Uh, Again, it's really good when we are using distress inks. Now we have to make little holes in the center of these flowers, for which I am using Screw Punch by Martha Stewart. It has a slot to store all the attachments, and it comes in with 3 attachments of different sizes. I have taken a medium attachment and I'm going to make holes with the help of the screw punch in all the flowers. Once we have made the flowers, we have to do the embossing, for which I'm taking a round ball tool and a foam or embossing mat. Make sure that you do the edges and then you can press it from outside and take it towards inside so that they form a cup-like shape. Now you can see that all the flowers have gotten a 3D effect because of the embossing. For the center of the flower, we are using brads. I have chosen a green a pearl brad. Since we are making 3 flowers, I have taken out 3 brads, and now I will put little glue and offset the second layer, and again I'll put little glue and put the third layer. You can match the center and put the brad through the flower and again flatten it up. We are going to do the same thing to the rest of the 2 flowers. Now we are going to make the leaves. For the leaves, I have taken a maple punch. This is a button type punch. There's no lever. I have cut leaves in 3 shades. So one is dark green, light green, and just white. For the dark green, we don't need to distress it. We're just going to emboss it. These light green color, I'm distressing it with festive berries color. And again, I'm going to fold it with my hands and then take a darker green color. In this case, I've taken forest moss. So the parts where you have bent, when you ink it up with a darker color, only the upper part, like the veins which are formed or the crease which you make with by folding, they will get the color. And again, we'll emboss just the edges. For the white leaves, what we can also do is just ink them up. I'm taking a crushed olive distress ink. It's one of my favorite when it comes to inking the leaves. Once we have uh, inked all these leaves, we are going to emboss it with a smaller ball tool. And with the smaller ball tool, we are going to make veins on the back side, and then we'll turn it around and again distress with another color. So these are three ways in which we can emboss the leaves. So the shade which I've taken is Vintage Photo. As you can see, it gives a really nice fall color. Now for the fillers, I have taken Lilac Punch by Punch Punch. These are really cute flowers, and they are perfect when it comes to making the fillers. I have chosen purple color, and the shade is called Seedless Preserves. So you can just do the edges first because you want to make the edges darker, and then you can put the flower on the craft sheet and do the same rotating motion. The embossing is quite simple. You just have to cup them with the medium size embossing tool. Once the flowers are ready, I'm going to take these pip berries. I'm choosing yellow color since it looks very nice with purple, and I'm going to cut it in two parts. Now we can just fold them with our fingers to give a little curved shape, or we can just use tweezers to turn them. To glue these flowers, I'm using Glossy Accent. It is a really good glue because it's super fast, and you can also use it as to embellish your flowers or butterflies. So I'm just going to put those flowers on those drops, and you'll see these glue really fast. This glossy accent you can also use on the flowers, and they dry up in shape of a globule, and they look uh, as if it's a dewdrop on the flower. So I have put four flowers on each stem. Now I've cut out a small cardstock, and I'm going to cut the corners with a corner punch. You can see the corners are cut. Now we are going to distress the corners also, and again I'm going with Vintage Photo. You can start from the outside, and with a very light hand you can go towards the center of the cardstock. I'm going to make the edges little dark. When you're distressing on these cardstocks, remember to keep your tool straight so that you don't get any blotches. I've glued this part on the diary, and now I'm gluing the flowers. Sorry to go a little out of frame. And we are gluing it with the help of glossy accent, because again the brads have little metal part, and a glossy accent is really good when it comes to gluing metal with paper. Even for these pip-berries, we are going to use glossy accent. To arrange the leaves, we just need to put a little glue, not we don't have to cover the entire leaf. We are just going to put like a line of glue on the back side of the leaf. And again we are uh, putting different leaves so that we can put the dark leaves at the back and the lighter ones on top. Once we are done with the leaves, I have a few extra flowers which I'm going to put here and there. Now in the end we are going to put liquid pearl for the center of these small fillers. These liquid uh, pearls, you can make any size of pearl. It takes a little time to glue, and whenever we use liquid pearls we need to tap the back side of the surface so that they settle down, and on top you don't see a conical shape coming up. This is the close-up of the project which we have made. Do visit our website and Facebook page. Thank you.